Welcome to Planting Seeds Together. Today we'll explore stunning desert garden ideas that not only thrive in heat, but bring timeless beauty to any outdoor space. If you love elegant garden design, don't forget to like, comment with your favorite idea, and subscribe for more nature-inspired inspiration every week. A winding path of warm stone winds through a carefully balanced desert garden. You see sculptural agave framed by crushed gravel, with antique terracotta pots brimming with blooming cacti. Large boulders punctuate each section, giving form and grounding. Sunlight glows softly over the muted tones and textured foliage. Terraced elevations create visual drama, featuring tall ocotillo rising among golden brittlebush. Decorative ironwork peeks between plants, adding structure. The path flows gently like a river through wild texture, with crushed granite defining walkways. A soft backdrop of adobe walls bathes in evening sun, casting beautiful dancing shadows. Mediterranean clay pots burst with flowering prickly pear. Bougainvillea spills over stone, wrapping walls in color. A tiled fountain bubbles quietly in the center, anchoring the space. Aloe and desert willow soften the surroundings, creating dappled shade. Everything blooms under golden sunlight, rich with warmth and timeless romance. Crisp geometric lines form an elevated terrace garden. Rusted steel edges frame agave and flowering sedum, while limestone gravel provides a clean backdrop. Grasses wave gently, adding movement. A rustic pergola covered in desert vines offers filtered shade, while lanterns nestled in the soil glow softly at dusk. Tall sandstone walls cradle a hidden oasis. Neatly arranged succulents surround a dry stone fountain, now blooming with color. Red yuccas rise like fire, while crushed granite covers the ground in smooth tones. Wildflowers spring from corners, glowing under a soft mist and the sun's early morning touch. Desert rose quartz gravel defines elegant paths through clusters of symmetrical agave. Sculptural succulents are paired with mosaic tile walls for a pop of artistry. Black planters add modern contrast, while flowing penstemon and milkweed bloom with life. Light filters through, catching edges and casting long, peaceful shadows. Old adobe walls embrace this rustic retreat. Raised beds of stacked stone overflow with desert mallow and lavender. Faded wooden trellises support flowering vines. A metal water feature trickles beside aged ceramic pots filled with herbs. Native wildflowers soften gravel paths, giving a wild but inviting atmosphere. Stepping stones cut clean lines through a minimalist landscape. Red yucca and golden barrel cactus are arranged in precise rows. Sleek black planters contrast pale gravel, while walls painted ivory frame every shape. Penstemon adds blooms of pink and purple, all glowing in late afternoon sun and stillness. A circle of succulents bursts with color, arranged like a floral mosaic. Smooth gravel paths lead past stone benches and dry streams filled with pale river rocks. A wall of sun-washed terracotta anchors the scene. A vertical garden adds height and depth, framed in soft golden hour radiance. The patio is paved in aged brick and rimmed with smooth pebbles. Cactus and clustered planters rise like a miniature forest. Blooming sage adds soft purple notes, while a vine climbs across a trellis wall. Vintage lanterns glow low. A twilight breeze moves gently through this peaceful, nostalgic space. A sunken circle surrounds a fire feature, bordered by gravel and flowering desert plants. Aloe and desert marigold rise in rings around seating, enclosed by raised stone walls. Above, a rustic shade structure filters light. Curved metal edges frame dry creek paths. Every angle radiates calm and grounded beauty. Flagstone paths meander through purple cactus and red yucca in this Mediterranean-inspired desert landscape. Lantana blooms beside ceramic bird baths. Stucco walls and coral shades wrap the space, enclosing cozy nooks. Desert vines climb pergolas overhead, dappling the ground below in late afternoon light glowing warm and golden. Terraced levels filled with flowering cactus and sculptural succulents create a serene hillside garden. Curved granite paths rise gently through native grasses and stone benches. Clay pots and low fences give rustic structure. Early light casts long shadows, pulling detail from every leaf and pebble in perfect clarity. A circular patio rests at the garden's heart, surrounded by spiral beds of lava rock and flowering succulents. Stone pavers wind through blooming grasses, while rusted metal panels rise behind tall plants. Embedded pebble mosaics sparkle under mid-morning sun, adding playful texture to this artistic and desert-hardy haven. Stone terraces cascade down a slope, filled with perennials and tall cacti. Metal edging curves gently through lush textures. Sun-baked bricks hold the garden in place. Trailing plants soften every edge. A bench built into stone invites rest. Early morning sunlight glows across the layers, rich and soothing. Weathered garden furniture sits in a shady corner, surrounded by flowering cactus and soft gravel. An arched adobe niche holds clay pots bursting with greenery. Winding paths lead past rose and lavender. The warm tones of terracotta and sage fill the space with charm and gentle fragrance. Rectangular garden beds hold sculptural agave and flowering yucca in a clean grid. Dark volcanic stone paths frame the beds, while corten steel edges add strength. The backdrop wall is muted clay, climbing vines adding texture. Sunset light stretches across the plants, bringing drama and graceful structure. Tall stucco walls shelter a secret garden space. Aloe blooms beside a stone bench shaded by mesquite. Raised brick beds overflow with wildflowers. A vintage clay fountain now holds colorful cactus. The palette is soft with coral and sage, gently lit by morning sun and drifting light. Soft sand meets hardy succulents in this coastal-inspired desert retreat. Driftwood lines the gravel paths, while silver-leaved plants sway in a light breeze. A fence of weathered wood frames the space. Wildflowers and sea lavender bloom beneath soft mist, blending the warmth of desert with ocean calm. Vintage carved stone urns rise from crushed white gravel, filled with flowering cactus and lavender bushes. Narrow paths weave through the space, bordered by terracotta and low hedges. Iron trellises support climbing vines, while a small pond reflects soft golden light from the setting sun. Thank you for joining us on this journey through breathtaking desert garden designs. If you enjoyed today's ideas, give this video a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Planting Seeds Together for more garden beauty that grows with grace, charm, and creativity. See you soon.